Hi all, and this is David Robison. I took English 102 this semester, and the organization I worked with was Ehrenbrook Place. I think three big portions that made up the majority of the research process was observation, library research, and personal interviews. I distinctly remember going to the site of Ehrenbrook Place in Boise, Idaho. It was a sunny day, clear blue skies, and slight breeze. It was a nice day out. That's what the front of the building looks like vaguely. I remember going there and having absolutely nothing to write about, and it wasn't until I actually got there that I could narrow down my topic or even know what I could talk about at all. And not afraid to generalize, there's a lot of old people there. There was some disabled as well. They were all very kind to me, very nice people, and a joy to talk to. And the staff, when I approached one of them, they immediately talked about how frustrating and difficult it was to work there, and how there was a high turnover rate, a lot of people hiring and a lot of people quitting. But how they still would like it, just if they got paid just a little bit more to do the same job somewhere else, they were gone. I heard that a lot. And so I thought that's what I would write about. Afterwards, we ate a lot of food over there, and we played a lot of Wii bowling, maybe probably half the time even. So that was very productive, but not productive for the research. But to do my research, I didn't go through a bunch of books at the library, but I did have to do some library research. I did something a little easier. I was instructed to go to this website, and I'm glad I was. Usually, though, I would go to LexisNexis Academic to look up articles, and then for peer-reviewed articles, I'd look at Academic Search Premier. But LexisNexis was still my favorite. It was a wealth of information. I could find practically any newspaper or magazine article I wanted that related to my topic. Um, and along the way, I used tools like Jing and Reddit and Facebook to get some more info, just to get just to get some variety of information that I can add to my paper. And the third aspect was the personal interviews that were conducted. We interviewed Peg Richards, the director of activities there at Ehrenbrook Place, and there's one of my group members, Sandra, on the left. She's there interviewing. And after I conglomerated all my thoughts and just tried to put it out on paper, we also created blogs, which I thought was the coolest part of the class because I never really knew what a blog was, and I'll probably use Blogger in the future because of that. So afterwards, after the research and such, it kind of got me thinking about being informed about the community and such. I think for a community to function, we need to be informed and we need to lend a hand, pull ourselves together, and because if we don't, I think we're missing out a lot, and I think we'll eventually feel left out. It's very important to be informed. Overall, I'm pretty happy and content with how the class went, and there's a lot of tools that I'll use in the future, and a lot of just going out there and observing and experiencing Ehrenbrook Place is going to concrete a lot more memory for me, and something that I will not soon forget, versus reading something from articles or just looking on the internet. I think the mind has an ability to record more memory, more experiences through the five senses than we will ever be able to do by just reading articles. So I'm really glad that we had to go out and observe, and I think that made a bigger impact than anything. Thanks for listening.